So in preparation for the coming veterinary feed directive rules, what producers can start to do, and probably the first thing that a producer can do, is to sit down and talk with their veterinarian and their feed distributor about which antibiotics they're currently using in the feed for which diseases. Again, extra label use is not allowed for veterinary feed directives, and so if one of the uses that they're currently doing isn't a label use, then the producer and the veterinarian will have to figure out alternate plans for treating that disease in their herd. The other thing, other than getting those parties involved, making sure everybody has some reasonable idea of which form will be used. So if the veterinarian is expecting to use electronic forms, but the producer is expecting and the feed distributor expecting to receive hard copy forms, working out the logistics of the process of getting the veterinary feed directive from the veterinarian to the feed producer so that the feed can get to the client. And then the last thing that producers can do today is to start to prepare for the record keeping requirements. So once you've figured out which format you, your veterinarian, your feed distributor are going to use for the VFD, then it's important to make sure that you're able to keep those records, because if you ever were to have an FDA inspection, you have to be able to produce those records. So is that a file cabinet? Is it a system? Is it something on your computer that can be easily retrieved? And is it backed up and stored appropriately so that you don't lose that? Those are things that you can do today. When the VFD goes into place, you still have those responsibilities, but then really the primary responsibility for producers is to make sure that they don't feed an antimicrobial in the feed without a valid VFD from their veterinarian.